Hello, my name is Evan. Today I'm doing a review on the 510 clearomizers. Alright, let's get started. First off, here's what they look like. So it looks like a cartomizer. It's essentially what it is, but it's clear so you can see how much is in there. This happens to be the extra large instead of the standard. So I think it holds a half a mil more than regulars. It's got like a 510 thread with the hole through the middle. At the top here, it's got a soft cap. It's got 2 layers, you can see that. I'll show you how to take those off so you can refill it. You can use like a paper clip or a prong of a fork, but this is all I could find offhand. It's just like an extra tip. It's a fairly big gauge, so it's thick. You just stick it in, pry it out. And the second layer here, you kind of got to stick it out on the side, and then pull it out, not from the middle. Okay. And then you got that white part there. And to do that, you need a syringe. The clearomizers, I got these from Totally Wicked. It comes with a needle in the box. It's very thin, or very small, and it's also very blunt. It's kind of rounded at the top almost, but there's no point. You just poke it. So it's pretty safe. And in here, there's 2 little holes. I don't know if my camera's nice enough. You can kind of see it at the end there. But yeah, you stick it in there, just like so, and then you just squeeze it in. Now, word of advice, high calibers, I've talked a lot about those from cigusa.net. They don't work very well, and it kind of tastes kind of burnt because it's not getting in fast enough into the wicking material, which is 2 little strands. They're clear when they're wet, but there's one here, it runs all the way down, and the other side it runs down. And it leads up to the middle here, where there's that little black thing there in the middle. It heats it up, and then it vaporizes it. With high calibers, it's really thick and it doesn't work very well. I'm using a red label from Totally Wicked. It's tobacco flavored. It's got to be the best I've ever had. Ever. But that's that. It also comes with this, it looks like a drip tip, but it's really rubbery, it's real soft. But I actually lost that yesterday. It fell out while I was in my pocket. Never found it again. But yeah, just put these back on. I recommend putting this one in first and then pushing it all the way down. The thin one first, pushing it down all the way. Yeah, but it was very nice. It did fit nice in your mouth, and it seemed to like make the vape a little bit better. But I don't know, could have just been me. I did enjoy it while I had it, but after that, you just screw it back on. I'm using a 650 mois, or Mose, whatever you call it. This one came from cigusa.net. It's got the USB charger at the end. So you charge it like that. Screw it back on. They come in 2 versions, the clearomizers. I think it's 2.4 to 2.6 mois and 2.6 to 2.8. So it's like a standard and a low resistance. These are the 2.6 to 2.8. I think these are good for about 4 refills, the extra larges, before they're about halfway down to like their preferred vape amount. This one is through 2.5, so you should know how well it works. So it works pretty good. One of my favorite things about it is I'm not quite sure what it is, but it actually vaporizes it very quickly, but for some reason it doesn't heat up. So you get like the flavor of it. It almost feels like it's raw, like you're just dripping it straight into your mouth, but you're not. It's vapor, and it's not really warm, so it feels pretty nice. It's pretty nice. I really like these. I haven't quite determined whether or not they're cost efficient, but they do look pretty nice when they're on there. This is the smoky black one. I think the clear might look a little better. I don't know, that's just me, but yeah. It's kind of hot in here, so I opened up the vent. It's kind of messing up the rings, but that's okay. I'm never good at it anyway. It's not a very good excuse. But you know, it does seem to enhance the flavor without losing throat hit. It's not too warm. It lasts a fairly long while. I do prefer the 6.2 2.6 to 2.8. Yeah, I prefer those over the regulars. If I had the regulars, they'd last me about a day, but these last me about a day and a half when they're full. Don't use flavors you don't like in these, because it does take a fairly long while, like I said, a day and a half, doing it every once in a while. To get it out, there really isn't any way to take it out. I mean, if you do turn it upside down and start to take it out, it does take a while because this white stuff here is where it is, but it also creates a vacuum. So you gotta like let it go back down and then let it sit for a little while. And so don't put a flavor in here you don't particularly like. I did that, and so I'm just taking my time trying to use it up so I get a different flavor in there. So, yeah, it's nice to be able to see how much you got left in there. Because with the regular cartridges, it was kind of like hit and miss. You'd have to open it up and look, and sometimes some flavors don't wick as well. And so you might think it's empty, but you drip more on there and it just fills up. It's not working very well. These are pretty nice. I definitely recommend them. Currently, Totally Wicked is having a sale, I think until the 31st. As I'm making this, I do believe it's the 27th of July. So if you're watching this afterwards, you're kind of too late, but if you see it before, good luck to you. I do recommend them. Any questions, please ask. I'll be happy to answer to the best of my knowledge. Comment, rate, and subscribe. Thank you.